Hi, and welcome to Know Your Rights. I'm Chris Fisher. This video is in a series on personal injury in association with Curry Law Group. We're going to focus on those first things you need to do, first things you need to think of once you get into an accident. And from Curry Law Group, we have Dan King. Welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Well, let's start right there. You just got into an accident, your bell's rung, you're a little confused. What do you do? What should be the first thing you think about?
First thing you should do is call for medical attention, whether that entails calling for an ambulance, whether that entails going to a clinic. You need to get medical attention right away.
What's that line? Because sometimes, you're very injured, you just dial 911, but there might be those times where you just feel a little off, but you're thinking, I'll be fine.
My recommendation is that's not an unusual way to feel. Sometimes people are involved in accidents where they feel a little soreness in their neck or their back, and initially they don't think they need medical attention. They wait a few days thinking, well, that pain or those complaints are going to go away. The problem is the longer you wait, the more difficult it is for us when we're building a personal injury case. So my recommendation is to get medical treatment right away, not only for your well-being, but also for the personal injury aspect of the case.
I would imagine, too, a lot of people that are watching this video, they got into an accident yesterday or the day before, and now they're looking for information. How long do they have to wait before they can get to a doctor? Is there a cutoff?
Well, there is a period of time under Florida's personal injury protection statute where you have to treat within 14 days. I don't encourage anyone to extend that 14-day period before they get medical care and treatment. In fact, to the contrary, I suggest you get medical care and attention right away during the first few days, if not the same day, because that's part of the personal injury case.
Okay. So you got the medical taken care of. Either you're in the hospital or you're still on the scene, wherever. The medical part's behind you. Who do you call next? Do you call a lawyer? Do you call when do you call your insurance company?
You can call the insurance company. I would recommend, if you're going to do that, simply give them the nature of the case and that you've got some injuries. I would hesitate you from giving them any further details, because insurance companies, again, are about themselves. As much as we talk about the good hands people and your neighbors and the people in the khaki pants, they're not there for you. The insurance companies are about protecting their mighty dollar. These are billion-dollar companies. So I would give them as little information as possible. Once you open up a claim or give them the claim information, contact us. Contact Curry Law Group, and we'll take it from there.
Okay. So you're on the scene. What about collecting any evidence or information? Again, this is assuming that you're able to walk around and it's not that serious.
Very good question. And it's very important that you gather as much information and evidence as you can. You don't need a forensic evidence truck at the scene, but if you have a phone, if you've got a pencil or a pen and pad and paper, gather information. And I'll tell you what's very important is sometimes people are involved in accidents. People stop by and say, hey, I just saw what happened. Are you okay? And generally if people are okay, they'll indicate so. But you may never get that person's name. So try to get those person's names, phone numbers, contact information, because you want all that information. You never know how important it's going to be. If there's a liability issue or some issue that comes up, you want to be able to go back and look at the witnesses that were there to give to us so we can pursue it.
Are there big mistakes that people make? Because again, you're frazzled, you just got into an accident. Some of the biggest mistakes people make there early on.
Biggest mistake, probably contacting the insurance company from the scene. And that is true. I've had occasions where insurance companies will actually show up at the scene sometimes before law enforcement so they can get their statements. Jeez. Yes. Now, other than talking to the insurance company and giving them information that would be...
I know. Falling for that trap of, hey, let's just exchange information and not get the cops or the insurance involved.
A very common situation where the person who causes the accident may say, hey, let me just pay for this. Let's not get the law enforcement involved. Let's not get insurance involved.
Don't ever fall for it.
The answer is no. Do not do that. Always get law enforcement involved. Always get your insurance company involved, because it never works out when somebody agrees to pay you or agrees to satisfy your claim, because we don't know the full extent of your injuries at that initial point. So
one of the things that I like about Curry Law Group as well is that you guys have an app. If you go to currylawgroup.com, and you know, I did it on my phone. You scroll down to the bottom there. You can download an app, and this app will help walk you through like those first steps. So if you're frazzled, you know what to do. You just kind of hit the app and then just go, okay, step A, step B, step C.
That app is a wonderful resource. You go on currylawgroup.com. You can go on the App Store. It's the Curry Law Group app. It will walk you through. It will give you recommendations. It'll give you tips. It'll give you links. Even I think it connects to your phone so you can take pictures, gather witness information. And again, like you indicated, when you're involved in an accident, the last thing you're trying to figure out is what do I need to do. It's usually you got the adrenaline flowing. It's a chaotic scene. So take care of yourself, get the medical care attention, and call Curry Law Group.
All right, and to get a hold of you directly, what is that number?
813-653-2500.
Dan, thank you so much for your expertise.
Thank you, Chris.